Hello and welcome to our first tier list. Today we're doing the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks, only the new tracks though. And I'm here with Spadesplit.
Hello.
So yeah, we're gonna go through only, for this one, only the new tracks. The retro tracks might be an entire another episode because, especially with the new DLC, there's an insane amount of tracks in this game. So, of course, we'll start off with Mario Kart Stadium. I kind of like this one. I mean,
Yeah.
it's if you think about all the opening tracks across the series, Mario Kart Stadium's definitely one of the better ones. I would
Yeah.
beat A tier.
Yeah, I'd put it A tier. I think I agree with that.
That's pretty good. Okay, Mario Circuit.
I think this one's all right, but it feels a bit samey compared to something like Mario Kart Stadium. So I'd put it around B tier, maybe A tier, but I'd put it B tier. Yeah.
Yeah, my only issue with this one is when like it's going into the figure eight. It takes so long for the camera because you're doing like a whole 180 on the track, so it takes so long for the camera to rotate.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's pretty good. All right, we got Sunshine Airport. I'm putting this one right at S tier.
Yeah, I agree. It
It's
should be
so
S
good.
tier.
It's unique. The music's good. It's good. Cloud Top Cruise.
Um, I think this one's pretty good. I really like the music in the beginning of it.
Yeah.
It's sort of like Mushroom Gorge. So I'd put it A tier, probably.
The Gorge tier is A tier.
Gorge tier.
Okay, Water Park. Eh, maybe C. It's
Yeah, I feel like
okay.
it just gets slow after a while.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you're in the water.
Yeah, especially I mean the underwater part's cool, but like if you don't have an item in that underwater part, it's just so slow. It feels, yeah. Well, that's look at a nice C tier. All right, Toad Harbor.
Uh, eh, it's I okay, not D tier. I'd put it around C tier.
Ser
When you're going down the street, like in that picture, that's probably the best part. But other than that, it's just a lot of tight turns.
yeah.
So yeah, I'd put it C tier.
Especially on online. If you get hit on a wall or something, it takes so long to recover.
Yeah,
All right. Dolphin
because
Shoals.
it's a bunch of sheer walls.
Yeah. Now this one, I mean, A tier probably. The music's
Uh,
good. The
yeah,
track's decent. We'll go with it.
yeah, I agree.
All right. Possible
Okay,
F tier contender right here.
I wouldn't put it F tier. It's not one of my top ones. It's very boring. I'd put it around D tier just because it's not a bad track, but it's just there's not a lot to it. It's just a standard track with like one jump. That's about it. So I'd put it D tier.
Yeah. And everything just looks so orange. Like it's
Yeah, it's
okay,
hard.
but the whole track is just orange.
Yeah, there's no detail. Well, I mean there is, but it's hard to see it.
Speaking of no detail, Sweet Sweet Canyon.
Uh,
Uh, I'll put it C tier. I think it's
yep.
all right. It's just all the colors are very similar. Not as bad as Bone Dry, but it does have the cool part where the path splits into two with the two like candy colors. So I'll give it C. All right. F tier question mark. Twisted.
Man, I have not played this track in a while.
It looks okay. The beginning part's okay, but then like the whole second half is just underwater. Like that's
Yeah,
just with all those right angles.
yeah, it's similar to Water Park where it takes so long to get through the second half.
Yeah, and it's not really a mansion. It's like you go through the first hallway, and then it's just like an underwater, and then you're outside.
Yeah, it feels like you're just like exploring a big
Uh,
open area rather than a building like Luigi's Mansion was.
yeah,
So I'd put it F tier.
put F tier
Just
unless
so like
something fixes it. Yeah,
yeah.
Electrodome. I'm leaning towards B on this one.
Yeah, the frame rate on the video
Oh, that you're
on
watching?
no, on the track.
Oh, on the track. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
the
that's it's not.
it's just I don't know. It's always it's like at 10 and the 60 frames per second. Like it's kind of jarring, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks good though. I will say the reflections, the
Yeah.
colors, it does look very good for Switch.
Yep.
Bowser's Castle. Mm, I mean, it's in terms of Bowser's Castles, it's pretty good, I'd say. I don't know, B or C.
True.
The C category is starting to fill up.
Well, yeah,
Thwomp Ruins. I really like this track.
it's a classic. I'd put it around B tier, maybe A tier,
Very well.
but probably. I don't think it's as good as Cloud Top Cruise, so I'd put it B.
Okay, yeah. It's a good end to the first cup though.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's a
Now
very
Shy Guy
classic Mario Kart
Falls.
8 track.
I'm I'm tempted to put this one straight up at the top.
What even is this? I
It's
don't remember this
you're
one.
on the you start twisting down the like tree area, and then you glide over, and then you're riding up the waterfall. It's the music's good. It's pretty diverse, and I enjoy it. I know it's a
Sure,
pretty popular one.
sure, that's what it is.
Mount Wario. I mean,
I'd put that as
we
two.
can just go put that straight at S tier.
It's probably my favorite track in the game, honestly.
Oh well,
Well, I don't know.
no,
Maybe.
I'm just looking at what we have next.
Oh. Rainbow Road, I'd put that D or F. I don't. I think I'd prefer. I think it's about the same level as Twisted Mansion, just because it's
Yeah,
so like. Okay, I don't know, but it's just so boring.
yeah. The
Like,
problem because Rainbow Road usually is like the interesting track with how twisty and turny is, but because every single other track already is, and then so Rainbow Road is just kind of like especially
yeah,
compared to Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road, where like you're in space and I mean you're in space here, but there was like planets and stuff.
yeah.
It's
Even
just
in
kind of boring.
Wii, like
Yeah,
even in Wii, there was more interesting stuff. So yeah, I'd put it on that level.
Excite Bike. I really
I
like
put,
this one.
yeah, I'd
This
put
one's so
that.
fun.
Especially just the music is good.
You just keep hitting the tricks on like 200cc. You just fly right over some of the ramps. I really like it.
Yeah,
Now, not 200cc on this one. Dragoon Driftway. This one's tough.
I I think
It's good,
yeah,
but it's like chaotic, and the turns are way too sharp. I might have to
agreed.
knock it down to maybe
I,
C tier.
I'd put it C. Yeah,
Ice Ice Outpost. I know you really like this one. I'm not that big of a
yeah.
fan
I
of
don't
it.
know why, but I really like this track. I What would you rank it at?
I
I,
would say
I
probably like D, but I know you're
I'd
probably
like to
looking
put
like
it. I'd like to put it at B,
at
but
B. We can put it at B.
I mean, well, I'd like to put A, but let's compromise and put
Yeah,
it
if
at
you
B.
want to do
Okay?
A, then we can put it at B. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it D or B.
Hyrule.
All right, I like this one. It's
It's pretty
it's
good.
pretty basic, but it's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is a little on the basic side, but I mean It's got the sword in the middle. You jump, you hit the sword, you do the little spinny. I never went on this track, but it's fun to play on. Mute
Yeah,
City.
I think it's all
Mm,
right. I'd rather put it B or
yeah, we
we're
can put
running out
this
of room.
B. I can shrink them. I put this B because I want to put Big Blue at. I'll just go right for it. I want to put Big Blue at S. I really
All
like
right.
playing this. It's one of like the one or the two or three that it's just one continuous lap or one track if you're not looping, and it's just as fast. It has some good shortcuts, and it's just as fast as Mute City. Man, I like it. Good F-Zero
Yeah.
representation. Skip this one. Super Bell Subway. I I think D tier on this one, honestly.
I Yeah, it's just kind of boring, and
I always hit the cars, the
yeah,
subway
like
cars.
it's not like Toad's Turnpike and stuff where like they're interesting because you can like ramp off of them and stuff. No, it's just nothing happens,
It looks nice,
and
but it's not that fun to play on.
yeah,
Wild Woods.
eh,
I kind of I
I
want to put this A tier, but I know you don't like it
A
as much. It's because
I
because I always compared to well, I always lose on Hyrule. I always win on Wild Woods.
I'd put it like well, just spacing issue. We need to put this
Where
like
do
I
you want
I
to put
would
it
have
in
put it.
B?
Yeah, well, I'd like to put it in C, but I know you want to put it in A, so we're gonna put it in B for compromise. But
All right, wait. Oh, last one. Animal Crossing. I'm kind of on this one, honestly. It's like okay, and there's not enough variation with the seasons. Like I feel I like never get spring. It's always winter or summer. I feel like.
Yeah, I constantly get winter on this one.
I mean, it's okay and it gets the point across to Animal Crossing. No pun intended. And I mean, it's good that it's getting in the game. And there's
Yeah,
Tom Nook. Bonus points for Tom Nook.
yeah. So probably
So
C.
I'll put at seats here.
Cool.
Well, there we go. I mean, any changes we want to make? Last second. It's got a nice curve.
Bell distribution.
Got that bell distribution. Yep.
I think it's. Yeah, I don't see any changes I'd like to make. I think it works.
Some of the. I mean, there's some good tracks in the game.
Yep.
Overall, I mean, this is obviously there's a whole bunch of tracks. So it's pretty easy to say, but there's definitely the most number of really good tracks in this game compared to any other Mario Karts before. Like all the Mario Karts have good tracks, but this one has more good tracks than usual, which is great because the game's been out for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we get 8 of the tracks in S and A, and plenty of good ones in B. Like it's pretty solid if you compare. There's only 2 each in D and F. Plus, when you're doing online, no one goes for these ones at the bottom anyway. People always
Yeah.
avoid them. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this tier list. I hope if it's something you'd like to see, leave a like if you want to. We might do some more in the future. We could do ranking the Smash Bros stages, more Mario
Or
Kart, something else.
or the or the retro tracks.
Or we could do the retro tracks as well. Originally, when I was compiling the list, and I was like, oh, this is like 60 something tracks. Because if you count all the DLC, all the DLC tracks are all retro or some sort of other retro track. So that list would have been huge. But yeah, if you want like Toad Circuit, Ninja Hideaway, and stuff, spoiler alert, Ninja Hideaway probably S tier. But yeah, leave a like or comment if that's something you'd like to see. And yeah, thanks for watching.
But